In today's video, we're going to take a look at the little brother to what is one of my all-time favorite old-timer knives that we've reviewed on the channel here. I'm talking about the Mini Pro Hunter. That's coming up next right here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular people. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, the folks at Strayed/Oldtimer were kind enough to send me one of their Oldtimer PH2W Mini Pro Hunters so I could show it to you. You may recall that I reviewed this knife's big brother, which I happen to have here, the PHW Pro Hunter Wood. You can see the difference in size there. I don't know, several months back, maybe a year or so ago, and it still is one of my favorite old-timer knives that I have reviewed. So I asked him to send me the mini version to see if it measures up to its big brother, and we're going to find that out. So without any more rambling, let's take you down to the old stump top, get to doing some of that knife stuff. Okay, before we get to doing the actual knife stuff, let's talk about the specs of this knife really quickly. I'll get you a little close up in here. First of all, this knife features a 2.8 inch, or for those of you still stuck in that old metric system, 7.1 centimeter drop point blade of 7CR17 high carbon stainless steel with a 4.1 inch or 10.4 centimeter desert ironwood handle. The knife has an overall length of 6.9 inches or 17.5 centimeters, and it weighs just 4 ounces or 113 grams. It is a full tang knife, as you can see. Features nickel silver bolsters and has a lanyard hole with a leather lanyard. It comes with a molded brown leather belt sheath, and the Amazon price on this knife is about 26 bucks. Now let's get to doing some knife stuff. So what I've got here, this is, again, it's a it's a 3-something inch blade, so it's not going to be made for batoning, especially not something this big. So we're going to set that aside for now. But we do have some fat wood here. I've got some other wood here, and maybe even I got something small here. Maybe we can just try to baton some kindling out of, just for the heck of it. And we'll just do that first. So this is a pretty gnarly looking piece of wood. So if it'll handle this, it'll pretty much handle anything. We're gonna do it, and hopefully don't tear anything up. Get over there. So we split right through, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. Pretty nice little knot there, obviously. Not bad there. So again, this is not made for batoning. That's probably really ridiculous, but I just thought it'd be worthwhile to do a little bit of it. And it is like many of the Strayed and Oldtimer. It's a hollow grind. But let's see if we'll do some. We can carve us some curls here with this thing. Oh my goodness gracious. I need to get some fire going quickly because these mosquitoes are wearing me out. But I just want you to see the edge on this thing. Man, look at that. Look at those little curls. Little ones, big ones, it doesn't matter. We've got all kinds of curls there. Mosquito just feeding on my leg. Sorry, I had to stop and slap a mosquito. Get you over there in the center of the camera, which is always fun here at Survival on Purpose Worldwide Outdoor Headquarters / Mosquito Sanctuary. Check out all parts of the blade, and it's the tip, and this drop point blade is just very useful design. And give you a quick close-up of that little cluster of curls there. Call that a curl cluster here at Survival on Purpose headquarters. We're going to chop it off and see how well you can just make some loose curls, because I have found that loose curls work just as well as the ones that stay on the stick. Sometimes better, because you can get a little more air in them. Okay, so there's that. You know we got to try some, use us a little fat wood here. Here's a fat wood that's been out in the weather for, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. I'm just going to carve a few curls off of there. I want to get enough mass going here to maybe have enough fire to scare off the skeeters. But let's just see if it'll scrape. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Bill! Anybody under 40 probably won't get that reference. So, pretty decent spine there for scraping the fat wood. One more thing we got to check, and you know where we're going with this. Got a ferro rod here, and I don't even know what brand this is. I think it's a Wieldo because I can't find my Schrade one right now, and I'm out here trying to get some videos done, and I don't want to go looking for it. So let's just see. All right, so scrape the fat wood, but not doing really well here on this. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Did just fine. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay, so there's a quick look at the Mini Pro Hunter. Did a really good job on knife stuff. Couple things I really like about it. First of all, you know I like the wood handles. I play guitar, and so I just really like wood stuff. It really, as far as function, it's probably no better than any of the plastic other type handles they have, but I just like the wood. It's a little more traditional. Feels very good in your hand. Did a great job on all the knife stuff, and even the silly little batoning I did with it, because this is like about a 3-inch blade, right? But carving is really good. It's just the handle is big enough. If you got, I wear like medium gloves. Now, if you got large hands like Aaron over at Gideon's Tactical, you're probably gonna have a pinky hanging off here. But it fits my hand pretty well, and you can just kind of choke your thumb up there to really get some good control for carving and doing fine carving and stuff. Drop point blade design is just really, in my opinion, one of the best all-around blade designs there is. And just the fit and finish on this one is pretty good. It's not quite as good as his big brother. I can feel just a little bit of, you can feel the spine on this one raised up a little bit. Not, I mean, just maybe, I don't know, 1/1000th of an inch, whatever, but it's enough to feel. And you could not feel that on the other one, which, you know, who knows what yours, if you buy one of these, who knows what yours will be, because these are wooden scales, so they're probably going to have just a little bit of variation. They're not going to be perfect, so. But I got to say, the grind is great on it. The spine is good on it. It just all around, very nice little knife. So that's all the knife stuff. Now, you know we are fortunate here at Survival on Purpose Worldwide Headquarters to have an absolute state-of-the-art, cutting-edge knife testing facility. One of the tests we always do for a fixed blade is we check the balance using our balance orientation and rotation device right there. Now, I got to be honest with you, the last 2 knives that I have put through this testing procedure, I have screwed them up. When you're testing a knife on this very scientific, state-of-the-art testing equipment, calibration is very important. And one of the main calibration factors is the distance, because the rotational part of the testing is definitely distance-based. So, and distance dependent on how well you get it aligned. And well, I've had a couple of issues with 2 other knives. One of the videos is out. The other one may not be out yet, but where basically they impacted the testing apparatus at an other than optimal angle and had an issue with the handle. So I like this knife a whole lot. I hope I can get the calibration right on this one without a lot of damage, but we're going to give it a shot right now, so let's get to it. See if I can get the distance right. Haha. Okay. Well, it's always good when the very first test is successful. So we're going to call this one balanced. Man, I thought the dogs were going to be quiet for the entire video, but no. So anyway, if you're looking for a really cool little, very nice knife, maybe you've got the Pro Hunter wood and you're looking for the small brother as a companion, or you just need a smaller companion knife that's got some style and class to it and very, very good functionality. You might want to check out the Mini Pro Hunter, which is the PH2W from the folks at Old Timer and Schrade. I gotta say, I like this one. Not only does it do knife stuff very well, but it's very well balanced. Comes with this really nice little leather sheath, molded leather sheath, for about 26 bucks on Amazon. So in my opinion, that's a really cool deal for a really cool knife. Once again, thanks to the folks at Schrade and Old Timer for sending me this one so I can show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. As you know, I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. Right over here, you can watch a new one. And if you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you click right down here in the corner and do so. Thanks for all your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.